tower back in there. So still a pretty powerful pick all round. We'll see where the Unicorns decide to go with their last pick. Could be an AD carry. It's going to be the Tristana locked in.
I was going to say they need to make sure they get some physical damage into their team composition, but also they picked the AD carry that very easily goes into a solo lane. So it could be something that No Man's ends up playing if they do want to keep that Heimerdinger in the bot lane. Oh, man.
Definitely could be. They got into...
The Ananasik has taken away the red.
Yeah. And then he's not willing to chase into Fog of War against a guy who just stole his red. So that's all right. Oh, here comes Huni.
Pop Blossom coming out. Huni getting some damage down. Has to use the perfect execution to get away, but ends up
they got Rift Herald in about 90% of their games, but they're already moving quick to topside. Lyra again trying to gank, knowing the ult's down.
Boss uses the shape splitter. Huni trying to get the damage down, but Boss flashes away. Lyra with the first blood, and Ananasik going in. Void Seeker chases him down, and Huni can't get away.
And now Lyra's trapped.
Stuck, and with the rest of the Unicorns coming in, Lyra trying to get away, but he's not yet level 6. No Man's jumps forward. That's 2 for the Unicorns.
And that's exactly the type of stuff Unicorns want.
The rest of the Unicorns are on their way. Boss still pushing in top. Huni going forward. Can't quite catch onto the Rex.
And now he's over the wall by himself.
Boss going in. Huni no flash. Inax and Edward on their way. The Rift Herald has been started here by Clutch. Huni caught out. The Pop Blossom. It's actually Inax who takes the kill. Rift Herald still the target here for Clutch. They always invest into this objective, but sometimes it can cost them a huge amount, and it seems to have been their bane this game.
Value, and if at first you don't succeed, just keep running at Rift Herald. That's Clutch's motto, and I think they're going to get it.
I think they get it this time. Unicorns of Love said, okay, boss, you stay down towards
Eddie,
the
what are you doing?
Edward just face checked straight into them. That was a diabolical mistake. Inax trying to steal this across the wall, won't quite get it. And Ananasik going in, but the smite was landed by Lyra. They'll pick up the Rift Herald, and now Ananasik needs to get out of there. Huni's on the other side of the wall. Inax going to try and get some damage down. The knocker comes out, and Huni's quite low. He jumps across the wall, and the chrono break from Lyra will get him to safety. The Rift Herald goes to Clutch, but a bunch of plates go towards Unicorn's bot lane. His record across the LCS, they actually tend to struggle when they're behind because they keep going for these aggressive plays, but sometimes you're just outstatted by your opponents. Now we'll see Huni going in once again. The parallel convergence isn't going to land onto Boss, but the jump comes forward. Look at the damage from Boss! The tower! Rift Herald tries to take it. Huni's going to go in. Takes a lot of damage. Inax looking for the stun. Can't quite land it, but the rockets will connect. Unicorns take 2. They don't even lose their tower in the top lane. And meanwhile, the rest of them are pushing in amid. Vulcan going in, gets the knock-up. Cody Sun trying to get the damage down. The quickness comes out. Demonte from the side is going to catch onto Edward, who's once again overstayed. Edward flashes away. The damage coming onto Demonte is huge. No Man's putting it out. And Ananasik there as well. He's ignited. He'll fall. That ends up being a 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane.
Cody.
Control of the river. The Scuttle Crab has gone down for the Unicorns, but now Clutch are a little bit split. Demonte's down towards the bottom side, and Ananasik has the flank position. The knockup's going to land onto Vulcan. Cody Sun pumps the Feather Storm to try and get away, but Vulcan's already down. And look at the damage onto Cody Sun. No Man's just deletes him. The rest of Clutch are falling in the pit. There's nowhere for Lyra to go. It's a double for the Unicorns as they clean up Clutch in the river.
And Medic, with how many people they just killed and the fact that they killed the enemy jungler, they're going straight to the Baron pit, and I don't think there's much Clutch can do to stop this.
You can hear the support for the Unicorns of Love here in the LEC studio. Incredible stuff by them. Of course, during their LCS times, they were never able to make it to Worlds, and here on their first showing on the world stage, they are pretty much dismantling Clutch in some of these fights. Incredible stuff by them. They will get the Baron, as you said, Jat, and now it's all on Clutch to defend, all on Clutch to work a way back into this game, because
there will be one more Baron wave if they chose to do so. That would actually be a time for Clutch to try and get a fight.
Edward oversteps, Black Shield comes down, Huni could jump all the way onto the back line. He's going in! Hollow! He's going to take down Edward, but now he's on the back line, has to pop the Zhonya's. He's in the Twilight Shroud, and he'll get out. Great play there by Huni to find a single pick and get out alive.
Gets that one kill as UOL reached for that last push.
Clutch.
That's gone.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to react in time. It's gone. The inhibitor was saved in the top lane, but Unicorns of Love start up the Baron. They take their second of the game. 7,000 lead still for them, and they'll be looking to break into this inhibitor line from the side of Clutch.
Yeah, no conflict Baron by UOL right there, which is trying to just land one binding. But Edward again!
Face check straight into Lyra, but meanwhile, the rest of the Unicorns were looking down towards that bottom lane. Huni is in the Twilight Shroud, but now he's been spotted out. He's on the wrong side of the map, and the Unicorns are chasing him down. Trying to stampede over Clutch in game 1 of Worlds, and Huni, he's caught out. No Man's jumps forward, Huni goes down, the Unicorns get their 10th kill of the game. Inhibitor tower, of course, they've already taken Inhib tower in top, but now with the Baron, they're going to open up the base of Clutch once again, pushing in the mid lane as well as that turret is going to fall pretty rapidly. The Unicorns just demolishing the base here of Clutch. Huni still 3 seconds away. Where the TP wards, a couple very deep into the jungle of Clutch if Huni wants to try and get behind this team, but instead Clutch are just going to try and defend. 4 players in the bottom lane, 1 in the mid. Boss coming in from the side as well. That's just the shape split of the zone. Now, and Anasik is going to jump forward down into the GA. Boss has the flash pop blossom. If he can land a tangle bomb, so he can't quite connect. Inhibitor fourth mid, inhibitor fourth bot. And now Unicorns can just back away and reset.
Yeah, if it takes a flash and a GA for 2 inhibs, you take it. Even though that may have looked a little bit strange, I still think UOL got what they wanted. The Infernal Drake is still up. They have a Baron.
The Pantheon game in game 1 where they just kept going for these engages.
Yeah, the waves are in a spot where Clutch could theoretically get a good flank, but that teleport is so far away.
Damonte's going in, Huni on towards the backline, almost chunked out. Damonte's all the way on the back of this fight, but this is too little too late. They jump in, Inex takes down one answered on the side of Clutch as the damage comes down. Lyra trying to do the damage off towards the side, and Nanasik has fallen. Cody's son is all on you, Damonte tries to heal up, but Boss goes in with a pop blossom, and now 3 members of Clutch are down. It's Cody, it's Lyra trying to defend versus Noman's, Inax, and Boss. Noman's jumps away, Inax maybe overstayed, Huni back up, joins the time, but Lyra's down, and now Noman's can open up, but Huni jumps back. The stopwatch comes out from Noman's, but Huni has the damage, he shuts him down, and Clutch have held on. Inax tries to jump off to Cody's son, but Cody's son is doing what he can. Inax almost falls, Huni goes down towards the top side, and the Unicorns of Love have just held on.
And now Cody is all by himself trying to clear these. If UOL wants to double teleport back, they might be able to actually end the game during the death timers.
What a fight that was, and Unicorns with 2 TPs can come back in for it. They're not going to do it. The Super Minion
pushing Clutch Gaming completely off of this objective, since Huni, if he does join, will lose his base.
At the moment, Unicorns playing it just a little bit safer, but as you say, those double Super Minions pushing in the side lanes can be very hard for Huni to deal with all 3 waves at once.
I feel like this is a bluff by Clutch Gaming. They should not be here because it will be 5v4.
Nomans gets a little bit of damage onto Vulcan. Jumps forward, looking forward. Vulcan has to jump away. Busts a shot, not quite enough. He can tick, but he pops the stopwatch and he manages to survive. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Damonte has been chucked out by the Unicorns. And you have to feel that's it. You have to feel it's done. Unicorns now don't even need the Baron. They can just push in with the Super Minions.
I think that is what should happen when you're 4-man up in the base and your Akali's in base dealing with all the Super Minions. So now it will be 5v4 into the base as YOLO tries to win the game.
We'll see if Unicorns are able to close it out here. The pop blossom comes out from Boss. Huni jumping onto Noman's. Quickness comes out as well, but Noman's is able to get away in time. And Anasik down into
Watch
GA.
Cody.
And that is the kill. Inax taking down Lyra. And Anasik rooted up. Cody's son still trying to get the damage in here on the Zaya, but unable to find the connections. The mid lane inhibits respawn. Bot lane's respawned as well. But the Unicorns of Love can just push in. Now it's a 5v3. Clutch Gaming trying to hold on to some semblance of the game, but the Nexus Towers are the target, and Unicorns will start Worlds off with a bang as they take down Clutch Gaming.
And welcome to Worlds. Clutch Gaming, the Pool 1 team in this group, falls to Unicorns, who have 3 members of the Vega Squadron team who went 5-1 in the MSI play-in group, so not a team to be taken
the
for
Unicorns who, with a couple of mistakes, were still able to get over the line in the end.
I think Edward was a little hyphy in this series. He's always kind of stepping forward, wanted to land that Dark Binding, since a lot of their team composition did revolve around